If you want to feel comfy, sexy, smart, and looking so good like an overall champion, go to Sally's Shirts today, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we have everything your heart desires for FormulaOCE. Check it out today. And don't forget to check out the Sally's Shirts store as well. It's a great store full of great stuff. Check it out today. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel for FormulaOCE, past races, current races. Check it all out at FormulaOCE on the YouTube channel. And don't forget, here on the Twitch channel, don't forget to follow, subscribe to help us out. And folks, don't forget our partners, Oceania Premier Sim League and Rapid Racing League.
Here we go. 3-man line.
Underway. It's Jared versus Ryan. The final race.
Here we go, chat. We got 4. We got 5.
Go. We got 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go.
I've disconnected again, haven't I? I've disconnected again.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Going 3 wide. Oh my goodness.
On the pit straight, Kangaroo down to the P3. Oh my god, there's multiple cars going wide.
It's the apex in a really good fashion.
Aaron will lead into turn 1. Ryan comes through. Betsy and Coot go side by side. Betsy tries to see if he can get the run here on Ryan, but he can't get it done.
Oh, Urban, a long way back.
Oh.
Last year. Oh dear, that's an unusual one. That is a big...
We're going at it together. Let's just get on board with Lev's point of view. Contact again. Contact again.
Speaking of Chris, send it. Oh, he has. Oh, lovely. Lovely move.
Ooh, closest you want to get, and it's closest you want to get in this pack. This could end in a safety car with, look at them all bunched up with each other.
In the P5, and here comes Car Gamer. Gets the move done. What about Mansell? He absolutely sends it on Jimmy.
Oh, McBee. Crunchy.
Ibra. Oh no, they were side by side.
Oh, we see warming.
Yeah, this game's... Oh, and Embo goes off the track.
Oh,
Oh my...
image.
He's out of fuel.
He's out of fuel. He's out of fuel.
We saw this. We saw this at...
No.
He does not want another time penalty. And here it goes, Kangaroo Guy for the lead.
It's scripted stuff. Mark Scaife, how do you feel? Ryan's in!
Tell you what, he comes through here. Oh, hits the apex really nicely.
Oh, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? He is from the outside. There's a little bit of contact.
Tell you what, this means Mitchie.
Oh, he's
Mitchie!
made them... Oh my god.
Ah!
Oh no!
Oh no! No, Mitchie! Image!
I don't know what to say. That was an unbelievable finish.
Alright, can I be heard now? Have I just done that whole thing and no one can hear me? Is that what's just happened? Oh, Frizzy's had a crash. Out of turn number 4. Frizzy has done an oopsie. And he is out of qualifying. So, he'll be last to first here. He's going to ride on board. He's going to look at the Ferrari. Yes, he's into the wall at the left-hand side. That's unfortunate for Frizzy. He's going to be starting from the back of the grid. And I'm sorry if my mic was not on then, guys. Bit of a rookie error there, eh? C line guys got top 34.6. Next across the line we've got Matt Skills. He'll go P5 with a 43.8. Still a lot of time to find there on that lap. He'll ride following. We need to find the other Mercedes. Jeff Cast, who's on a lap. Struggling to get on the power here, Jeff Cast, but he does get on it. Careful on that too. Got no ERS. Move on. Got a problem for one of the Red Bulls. I have just been letting drivers past. I'm not too sure there for McFlurry. Non-stop plan. At the moment, he's going to come across the line here. He's going to improve by 1.7 seconds. A great lap. It's an AlphaTauri 1-2 at the moment with a 35-1. A great result there. Lev is next across the line. Yellow flags are waving, but Lev is going to set a lap time here of a 34.2, and he's going to go to the top by just under 4 tenths of a second. That's exactly what the Mercedes driver is looking for. Superb lap here. But 4 tenths down. Whether it's going again here or not. 41% on the battery. No, it's not 1.1 down. We'll go to the Mercedes behind him now. Who's also on the lap. What about the Alpine? We'll have the Williams. I think we've got a pushing lap here from Vips. Unfortunately for Vips he's fallen for the same error as who did we see do that? I think it was JessCast. He's on power 2 eagerly. I'll just change this quickly back to never mind. Car volume's a little high. Right, let me fix that then. Right. Okay. Look, Chris, mate, it's been a while, alright? I don't know what audio levels need to be set to. But, let me know if that's any good now. On board with War Machine. He's not on a lap. Is Bird on a lap? I believe he might be. We'll watch this lap from Mama Bird. in the McLaren. And he's gone purple to the first sector at 25-0. Not a bad split at all. Now through the corners. Trying to do his best in this half middle sector. There's a lot of time to be found and a lot more time to be lost. This bird coming up to the second sector split of 40-54. Not purple this time. But mate, he's got work to do. He wants to top this timing sheet at the moment. Yet to set a lap, and we've got a few drivers who are yet to set a good lap. I think there's only been maybe 5 who have set a full lap. As we now break for the hard hairpin, you've got to get in and get on the power as soon as you can on the exit. Now through the final corner, turn 16. A tough one as you're trying to maximise the exit speed and carry it onto the straight. And it's going to be a 35.8 from Bird, which will put him P5. Not a bad lap at all. Is this C-Line? Is he on a lap? I think he might be. Here we go, into the final corner, turn 16 once more. You've got to love that camera angle. And C-Line will go to the top with a 33.9. The first one to jump up there. What a lap from the big fella. Flexing his muscles here on the second lap. Now we've got to go to the Red Bull. Priastri, second in the standings, and he's going to go to the top of qualifying here in China. He's going to go P1 with a 33.8. Notorious only good enough for P8 at the moment. So we see the Aston coming across the line. Evil Blade goes P6, a nice lap of 35.1. We're tightening up now with the laps getting better and better. Now we got the other Mercedes, who I believe is just starting a lap. The McLaren not improving. The Aston Martin now. Skills, no good. Stays P10. Red Bull McFlurry, he's invalidated. He won't improve on this lap. War Machine will set his first lap in qualifying. Right here. Given he doesn't invalidate. Oh, and he's had a spin. War Machine is around at the final corner. That is unfortunate for him. He's going to have to do a full lap now to get back into the pits. What a melon. War Machine's at 49.0 and he will not be happy with himself about that at all. Just trying to set a bank up, get a time on the board, and he fails to do so. Dips running wide at the hairpin. That's no good for lap time. He's done a 3-minute lap time. No doubt he'll be into the pits. No, continuing on. So that might have been a cool down lap there for Vips. He's going again though. He is yet to set a lap either. Now the other Red Bull, Piastri. Is he into the pits? Yes, he is. Aston Martin. I mean, not sorry. Aston Martin. AlphaTauri. Non-stop CLM is on. DRS open. And across the line, it's a 4.5 improvement. Doesn't improve his position. Gets much closer to Kano this time around. Roll Lev XRT across the line, and he's going to go to the top of the standings. P1 with a 33.565. And that is exactly what the Mercedes team principal will be looking for here. More of that, he says. Come across the line. It's not a great lap, only a 37.8. He's got a lot more time to find if he wants to make any positions up in this qualifying session. McFlurry goes P5 with a 34.450. And it is getting tight between these top competitors. A very nice lap indeed from him. Here we go, Vips. He's trying to set his first lap in qualifying. DRS is open. First time on this lap. Braking just before the curb. Turning it in. Trying to clip that apex. But more importantly, need to get on the power as early as possible. Now turn 16. Want to use as much at the curb. And he's actually coming into pits. I've been debated by Vips, who is going to be on a 1-lap mission now. CLM 7 tenths down. He won't improve on this lap. So we now shift our focus to War Machine. No, he won't settle up. What about the Mercedes? He's on a new lap. Who's actually doing a lap at the moment? Matt Skills? No, he's not on a lap. What about the Haas? Notorious. Well, he's not going to be doing any improvements driving there, that's for sure. McFlurry's going to be on a new lap as well. So not many drivers doing much at the moment here at the moment. We're in that sticky situation between laps, between stints, I suppose you could say. And I'm a Bird is in trouble. He's set a lap in qualifying after joining. Oh dear. Watch this lap from C-Line. 2 and a bit minutes to go in this qualifying session for round 7. There's 11 of you legends in here. Not much happening in the chat. You guys are more than welcome to stay tuned. Who's got pole for this weekend? But let's watch this lap on board with C-Line 67. for God's sake, I was muted. I'm a dickhead. Anyways, I'm a dickhead. I am a dickhead. I am stupid. I am stupid. McFlurry invalidates. Craze Jams, I think he's got pole here, ladies and gents. Yes, he has. Craze Jams. Pole position, what a result for McLaren, who are looking to move up in the constructors' standings. Currently sitting second, they're trying to close in on Red Bull. They won't be able to do so this weekend, but we're just waiting on Evil Blade. And that'll do us for qualifying. Craze Jams, P1 for McLaren, a pole position. What a result from him. And there's the final results for qualifying. Craze Jams, pole position with Kano second, Lev, XRT third, Piastri fourth, Sea-Lion fifth, McLaren sixth, Non-Stop CLM seventh, I'm a Bird eighth, Blade ninth, Vips P10. That's your top 10 for qualifying. With then Jethcast, Notorious, Matt Skills, War Machine, and Frizy bringing up the rear with that crash early on. So, fairly exciting qualifying session, but Craze Jams easily the fastest by over a tenth and a half. And the grid fairly split on pace. So as we get ready for the race, round 7 is about to get underway. And we've got clear skies. It's cloudy though, overcast here in China. There is a big chance for some weather by the looks of the clouds above. Someone's readied up quite quickly. They've got their strategy all good. We're 20 seconds away from the formation lap. 15 drivers on the grid. And, ooh, a mixed strategy here. Hards on about half the drivers, mediums on just over half, I think. So we've got Kano. We'll be able to get a better look at this now that the drivers will take off for the formation lap. That will be a better way to figure it out. Here we go. There are the boys on the grid. And we are underway for the formation lap. We don't need that lap data for this. So Craze Jams on pole. He's starting on the hard tyres and he's got the two drivers behind him, Kano and Lev, on mediums. He's going to be really quite a sitting duck if he cannot get those hards ready. Kano and Lev need to be ready for that. Piastri in fourth. He's gone for the hard tyre with Sea-Lion running up the top 5 on the medium. McFlurry behind him in the Red Bull. He'll be starting on the mediums as well. So split strategy over at Red Bull. And as well at Alpha Tauri, splitting the strategy. One driver on the mediums, one driver on the hards. This time non-stop on the hard tyre. I'm a Bird. Well, his teammate is starting on pole. He's got some places to make up if he wants to be up there with his teammate. He's gone the alternate strategy compared to his teammate as well. And we've got Evil Blade. He's on the hard. He's looking to go long into this race. And then be quick at the end on the medium tyre. Vips P10. Not a bad qualifying from him. And he's on the hard tyre. Again, looking to do the same strategy as Blade. Just Task has gone the same as his teammate this time. The first time we've seen that. He's on the medium. Notorious in the Haas. The sole Haas driver this weekend on the mediums. Looking to make some places up early on. Matt Skills, the second Aston Martin, and both of them have gone for the hard tyre. Matt Skills looking for the distance in the race. And then he'll put on the faster tyre later on. War Machine has gone for the mediums, and Frizy, good old Fries, He'll be spitting chips after that qualifying session. Is sitting in a lofty P15 on the hard tyre. So again, he'll be looking just to survive the dangers of turn 1 at this track. 2 and 3 are also bad. Vips and Jetstasks have disqualified themselves. So we're just about ready to get underway here. Craze James is through the last corner. He's got to get that final bit of tyre warm-up done. Here we go, up to the line. We're just about ready here, ladies and gentlemen. Bird has stuffed it up, so is Jams. He's starting further back on a worse tyre. A few of them are messing it up. The 2 Astons, the last one. Matt Skills will be last to get to the grid. They'll be starting P13. And he is making sure everyone on the grid has cold tyres, and he'll just charge through on a better set of tyres. He's going to struggle to get in his grid slot here. He's done a really good job there in the end. And we're just about ready to go green here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we may have a bug. We're just going to wait for 5 red lights. So we're just waiting for the game to sort itself out. Nervous times here. So the drivers prepare to go green. We're not seeing much happening at the moment. Here we go. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights for the Chinese Grand Prix. And away we go. Craze James off to a great start on the hard tyre. Kano has failed to do what he needed to do, but he's up the inside. Let's see what's going on. And he's got it done at turn 1. Camera angles didn't want to help me there. And now McFlurry on that medium tyre is looking to do a good job there as well. We'll hide all of this, as Craze Jams is just about holding on to P2. Oh, a big snap of oversteer now as we look towards the back. What's happening? I think everyone survived. Frizy up to about P12. No, P11, even better from him. And he's up the inside. What a move. Into the hairpin. A great overtake. A bit of a bump to get him underway as well. And we'll go positions gained there. But Kano out front. Oh! We've got a big crash. Aston Martin now for Tauri, and who else was that? Might have been another. Both Aston Martins involved in that one. There's a Haas. No, it's Notorious. He's got no front wing. We had a spin for non-stop, it must have been. And Frizy's made an error. Frizy, has he lost a wing? No, but he's a long way down now. He'll be struggling to make it out. There's a couple of drivers with damage as well. But out front, Kano dominating. Sea Lions moving up a position over I'm a Bird, who will be in trouble with the stewards later on. But as we look towards the front, Kano leading by a second. But it looks like he's running higher wings than McFlurry, who closed up quite significantly, who's made up to P2. A great start from him. But talk about great stars. Jetask up from P11 on the grid up to P4. The losers Blade and non-stop on this first lap. Kano out front. He's got another 2 laps to make a second. And Sea Lion is in the pits. He's going to be pitting for a new front wing. You'd say 5-second time penalty speeding in the pit lane too. That's not what he wants. And Notorious is in as well. I think that is about all the carnage that is to ensue. But the 2 Mercedes, will there be any team orders here between the 2 Mercs? And I think there might be. Jeff Tusk making the move up the inside, and job done before they even get to the hairpin. Lovely stuff from the Mercedes boys. Good coordination there, but this grid is very split already. Top 3 split by seconds, the top 4 split by seconds already. So no DRS train forming here in Tier 4. Which is a bit of a shame, but we've got a few battles throughout the grid. I'm a Bird trying to hold on to War Machine here at the moment in through the middle sector. We'll focus on the battle at the front. Both Mercs trying to push forward towards Jams, McFlurry and Kano. Lobby restarter Ferrari is down. There's a Ferrari down big time. And it's the team principal Frizy. He's not doing well. Love that from you, Gumbo. Good bounce. And we've got a problem for one of the Astons. Is it Blade? No, it's his teammate. Skills. Oh dear, he's got on the power too early there, and he's done a spin, and his teammate's coming very quickly as Kano sets the fastest up the Grand Prix. In the lead of the race, he's going to look to push away now. He's got those tyres that are in his advantage, and it looks like Mad Skills has been able to recover that. How good is this yellow Ferrari, by the way? Just a piece of art. Where are the battles at the moment? Piastri. Well, that's where the battle is. Piastri trying to make his way up through the grid for Red Bull. His teammate's currently P2, but he would like to be up there fighting in the driver's standings as well. Got a problem for Vips here, I think. Yep, he's going for a spin in the Williams. Not unheard of in a Williams. Someone going for a spin. Not at all. As Piastri is very close here to Jethtas. We could see a move on the straight. Through the use of DRS, and Notorious has called it a day very early in the pit lane. I don't like when drivers do that personally. I think if you're not a lap down in this game, there's always a chance you can come back for points. So the Haas team principal should not be happy with that at all. And here we go. This could be a move for position. Red Bull versus Mercedes. Looks like Jethtas has got some good straight line speed and in the brakes. Oh, that's a late lunge from Piastri, but he's got the move done. A bit aggressive, but he'll take it, and it moves into the top 5 with that move there. He will set his sights on the other Mercedes now, who is closing up ever so slightly on Jams. Again, you can see Kano and McFly have made use of those medium tyres, getting first and second at the moment. Only a 5-second penalty there to C-Line. Now the grid is fairly separated here. Jethtas trying to hold on to Piastri with the DRS. It's absolutely crucial in this game, and we see now Jams has allowed the other Mercedes into the DRS zone. There's a lot happening here. We could see Mercedes both moving up a position here in the next lap or two, as Jethtas has managed to hold right onto the back of Piastri, which will help him throughout the rest of this race as well. And no other real battles going on apart from these two between Jams and Lev and Piastri and Jethtas. The rest of the drivers all very separated already, only 4 laps into this race. Frizy down the back after being involved in a first lap incident. Oh, and C-Line in the background is going for a spin. Oh, the day just goes from bad to worse for C-Line in the Alpha Tauri. He is really struggling over there. And again, the tyre's too hot. You've got to take it careful on the hards. He's overheated them now. And it's going to be struggle street for him now for the next few corners. Kano having a nice Sunday drive at the moment. Doing very well. This camera angle is beautiful. Absolutely stunning watching the cars come over the hill and around the corners. But we hold position between the Mercedes and the McLaren, and they're actually closing in on McFlurry. Might have made a minor error somewhere and lost about half a second here. So this is on here. This could be a battle for second here in not too long. And we see Jethtas has managed to hold it on to the DRS still at the moment of Piastri. Bird also closing in on non-stop in the other Alpha Tauri. So, I think this is the battle to watch at the moment. Lev trying to get Craze Jams. Looking at the battery, Jams has 86% compared to Lev's 40%. And he's using it already. That is very dangerous, using the ERS that early through that corner. Very easy to lose the rear. Here we go. On board with Jams. Looking backwards. And the DRS on board here with Levs. Is he going to go for it? Under brakes. A lovely move. Oh, but the undercut from Craze Jams. What a move from Jams. Has he got it done? No, he's given it back. He's decided that is not the move I want to go for. And Lev has cut the corner quite significantly there. And we'll get the first track limits penalty of the weekend. Goes to the Mercedes driver, but you can see Jams and Lev equally matched on pace here at the moment. And Jethcast has fallen out of the DRS. Piastri, he won't be happy about that. DRS is absolutely pivotal in this game. I think McFlurry's really struggling with turns 1, 2 and 3. He's losing a lot of time there and gaining time back on these two everywhere else. Elsewhere, I'm a Bird has officially got within 1 second of non-stop CLM, so we could see a move for P8 in not too long. But again, I think this battle for P2 is on here. Oh, Lev's gone around. The driver who was sitting P3 after a brilliant overtake last lap has spun and he's now down in P7. That is huge. The bottle from the Mercedes driver means James now can fully set his sights on the Red Bull. And it moves the likes of Piastri and Jethcast forward. So unfortunate there for Mercedes. War Machine's off as well. So Lev is going to move up to 6th. War Machine, with that small error, it's going to cost him a couple of seconds. And he just cannot afford that. So Lev will take that one driver out of the way. But we've got an issue here. McFlurry's had a spin. We can see he's been struggling on traction 1, 2 and 3. And now he's had a spin out of the final, second last corner. And James now officially P2. He's been putting pressure on that Red Bull. We've got an issue for one of the Aston Martins. It's Evil Blade. He's got it back going, facing the right way. The Skills and C-Line have been lapped on this lap by Kano, who is absolutely thumping this race at the moment. Where are the battles? Oh, we got a battle here. Non-stop and Bird. It's been brewing to happen, and Non-stop's just backed out of that there in turn number 4. Going to turn 6, and he's not close enough to make a move here. So we have to sit behind for now. It's a bit unfortunate. Frizy going for the move on Matt Skills for the minor placings. P12, it's up the inside. And you cannot really hold it around the outside too easily. I've seen it done, but not easily around this track. And Matt Skills looking to get the exit. Frizy does stuff up the exit, but he does get the traction down well, so he'll hold that position for now. Piastri now setting his sights on Jams. Both these drivers on the hard compound tyre, so they'll both be looking to go long in this race. The main battle, though, is non-stop on Bird. The only two drivers within a second, really, at the moment. An issue for Matt Skills, I saw that coming. He's just checking the map there. He's battling with C-Line, and an error has come from that. So a bit of a shame. No, I said these guys were getting lapped, and they were just battling Fries. Sorry, Fries. Sorry, those drivers as well. Non-stop still not able to go up on I'm a Bird at the moment. Nothing really happening otherwise at the front. Everyone just settling into this Grand Prix nicely. Frizy and C-Line is where the battle is. Here we go, around the outside. Frizy on the inside takes a lot of that curve. It won't help him on exit. And we're on board now, and it has not helped one bit for him. And that is P13. So this battle continues. Minor placings. Well and truly up for grabs at the moment. CLM is back within 1 second, and we could see a move this time. He's a bit closer than he was last lap. 0.6 of a second. Kano looking unstoppable at the moment. Let's watch on board here with non-stop. See what he can do. tenths is a big gap. See the flashing light on Umberbird. He's got no ERS left in the McLaren. Not much doing there, but can he get him into turn 1? This is for position 8, 4 points, 4 crucial World Championship points. But yeah, DRS not doing it so far for CLM. Now we'll look at the winners and losers of this Grand Prix so far. Death Task up to second most places, but War Machine started P14 as now P7. He's done well in the Alpine. He's in the points and he's looking good for those points. And Death Task is the second best winner with 6 positions gained. The losers, well, Sea Lion down 7. Mercedes are close again here, so we're just going to watch this battle between the Mercs, see if there's team orders or not between these two, whether one of them knows the other's faster, whether or not they'll be able to coordinate a nice overtake, minimising the time loss. There's a bump there. The teammates will go side by side through the long right-hander. Great racing between the boys. We'll just see. Oh, they're fighting this. Deathcast is lifting on the straight. Well, personally, even with team orders, that's not what I'd do. And he's nearly ran up his arse too. There's some poor driving there from Deathcast, but more importantly, Lev makes the move. And Non-Stop has fallen out. He's not been able to keep up, and we should be looking at pit stops in a few laps here for the medium tyre runners to be able to ensure they can get the most out of that hard tyre. So look out, Crow's jams are starting to filter back in. As we can see, he is starting to close that gap by a couple of tenths since I last checked. On to Kano, but Kano is cruising in this race at the moment. Should we watch? Piastri is holding this gap to James. James makes a slight error. He's going to be within 1 second. And the pressure will be on. Non-Stop also trying to get back within 1 second of Umberbird. But not much else happening otherwise in this race at the moment. Very quiet period as it stands. Kano. We need to see where he is. Driver standings. Let's bring it up. Kano, this is a big one. He's only on 43 points now, but this could push him well into the top 3 if he does manage to win this one. But Jams in second is also crucial. Your Piastri is second at the moment, in third in the race. Jams is third in the standings, second in the race, and Kano is 5th in the standings, first in the race. We'll go back to chat, and I'll bring this one to you guys. Just seeing the gaps open up between drivers apart from Jams and Kano. Those medium tyres on the Ferrari must be really going off now, as in 1 lap he's gained nearly a second, the McLaren driver. We'll just watch on board here and see if he's just struggling to get on the power a little bit. He's also running very minimal ERS, and Jams has almost got a full battery. So Jams opting for conservative battery driving style, whereas a lot of other drivers are nearly empty or completely empty, apart from Phipps, who's got 80. Everyone else kind of struggling on their ERS at the moment. Piastri cannot maintain this pace of Jams. He's falling back. McFlurry, bit of no man's land at the moment. 4 seconds to the car ahead, 3 and a bit to the car behind. It's a similar scenario throughout the grid at the moment. But this is crucial. Both Red Bulls 3rd and 4th. And they will extend their championship lead if this continues. Very shortly we're going to see some pit stops happening here, I think. And it's this lap. In comes Kano. The race leader is in on lap 11. 11 laps is what the medium tyre's done on the Ferrari, and the minions come out into the grid, onto the pit lane, and he'll change onto some nice, fresh, hard tyres. Number 21, a nice pit stop from the boys. We've got McFlurry in. Onto a nice set of hards, and War Machine entering the pits right now. Won't affect McFlurry whatsoever. Kano comes out in a nice bit of clean air just behind Armour Bird, about a second and a half behind him. Non-stop has split McFlurry and Kano, but it is crucial that Kano get these hard tyres up to temperature now and can push like hell for the next couple of laps. We've got an issue here at the final corner. What's happened here? It's Bips and Blade involved, and maybe even Sea-Lion. Not sure what's happened, but we've had a collision at turn 1. Wonder whether it'll be a racing incident or not. I'm sure we'll find out in the post-race. But I think Sea-Lion has just been able to sneak through there a couple of positions while those drivers having a bit of crash together. Meanwhile, the Ferrari team principal running number 7. Kimi Räikkönen retired, as we know, last year. So he's able to run that 7. But yeah, really struggling with the pace at the moment, the Ferrari. Damn, we're just looking at gaps that just not opening up, are they? Closing down anything. Lev is in, and so is both Mercedes in. Well, that's just a massive miscommunication, isn't it? And Jeff's going to lose a fair... It's about 5 seconds, that stop, isn't it? Oh, we've got an issue! Vips, he's done it at the long right-hander now. Struggling to figure out where he was, but he's made another mistake on the same lap as his previous mistake, and now he's got to wait for Matt Skills to get past. Don't rejoin on the track, mate. And well done by Vips. But he's struggling with pace at the moment. As Kano's looking to make some places now. He's closed 1 second of Armour Bird. We've got another problem. It's Vips again. Wow, he's struggling. Let's just have a look here at the tyres situation. We've had about half the grid stop. Kano, McFlurry, Lev, XRC, War Machine, Jeff Carson, Sea-Lion, but we'll just hide that away for a moment because we're going to see a move here. What position? Up the inside, into the hairpin. Kano's gone deep. If he goes off the track, he's got to let Armour Bird back past. You've used more than the racing track, son. You've got to give that position back. Never mind, Armour Bird in the pits anyway, so... Could be a penalty coming in for Kano for using extra. I'm just looking at the replay on my thing. He's all 4 tyres off the track. Gained an advantage, in my opinion. I don't know where that one stands considering he pinned, but very, very interesting there. Just Kano now sets his sight on just doing the best laps he can. Well, the alternate strategy for Piastri and Jams is unfolding, and again, Vips. Another spin. That's his 3rd or 4th in 2 laps. Big time struggling. Let's have a look at Jeff Garcia on the back of Armour Bird. The double stack has not helped him at all. Now 10 seconds behind his teammate. He's going to want to make this move pretty soon. Oh, we got a problem for Armour Bird. He's around. Onto the gravel. You cannot ride on that curb, son. You should know this. Using that curb is a death wish. And if the auto spin curb grabs him by the balls. cruising around. Piastri holding this gap to Craze that he's had throughout the race, but we've got a retirement from Vips on the straight. Who's coming onto there? Kano. And I think we've got a full course safety car, or is it a virtual? Crucially, what have we got? We've got a full course, or is it just a virtual? I'm not sure, ladies and gentlemen. I don't... Have we got a safety car? I think we do. We do. We've got a safety car, ladies and gentlemen. The first one of the weekend. As Reaper says, nice save though. I believe he's talking about the aboard half spin. And it was a good save, keeping it out of the wall. Losing the least amount of time possible. But interesting now what Piastri and Jams do. Will they be able to take the mediums? 13 laps. We only saw 11 for most of the other drivers. But under safety car conditions, you'd say they'd pit for a set of mediums. And they will end up ahead of Kano if things stay as they are. As Frizy is in the points, ladies and gentlemen. But he should have pitted. Why has he not pitted? Probably doesn't want to go a lap down. The only thing I can think of, but the leaders, you'd think will pit. Let's have a look. James is in. Piastri is also in. So, pretty much a free pit stop. Probably a lap or two before you want. As we've got a message. Go, Matt Skills, you good thing. Yep, not doing too bad at the moment. Still on the lead lap, which is crucial for him. Still in with a chance of, well, if you want to be that, risque about it. Still a chance of a race win here, but we've got a bit of a bug there. Piastri's halfway down the pit lane all of a sudden. Bloody hell. But, crucially, Jams out ahead of Kano on a better tyre, and Piastri will be P3 right behind Kano on a better tyre. This is huge. And there's the safety car, so it's been picked up the leader. The rest of the drivers will lose their delta now. As they all focus on closing in and forming a group. Who else is looking to pit? No one at the moment. Plenty of you legends in here now at the moment. Thank you all for tuning in. We've got 13 drivers left. This is going to be a crazy last stint. Honestly, if I'm Kano, I've almost pit for a set of... Oh, he doesn't have a fresh set of mediums, does he? Yeah, I didn't think about that. I did not think about that at all. Just for those wondering, I'm going to check the score on the South Sharks game. I've tipped the Sharks. I mean, not the Sharks, the Rabbits. And at half time, 18 points to 0. Love to see that for the Rabbits. Sharks fans won't be happy if they go bang bang out of the finals. It's looking like it's going to go that way. Last night, Parramatta did upset all Raiders fans with a stonking win, 40 points to 4. They will be in the prelim for the first time since 2009, so that's good for those guys. But right now we've got a race at hand, 12 laps to go, and the longer this safety car goes, the better it is for Jams and Piastri. Kano's saying, bring this safety car in right now, please. Bring it in, sir. That's what he needs. I'm not sure why McFlurry's 24 seconds behind Piastri. And it's fixed itself now as we cross the line, so I'm assuming that was because of the pit stop. But Frizy sees himself in the points at the moment. Has Bird just spun? Drifted those positions. I'm not too sure what's happened there, but it's always scary times. No. The safety car train's going through the slow corners. You don't know when the group might slow down and stop. As into the pits comes Frizy. This will be for his one mandatory stop of the race. Unleash the minions. And a new wing for Frizy, so that might explain the lack of pace on the Ferrari. Could we see a very, very interesting second after this race for Frizy? Top 5. Who knows? Who gosh darn knows? We're not too far away from a restart here, hopefully. Almost got to say we've got to forget about Matt Skills. He's 50 seconds behind Frizy. So, work to do, but I don't know what is going on here, boys. Single file, no overtaking jets. Not that hard, is it? Get track together. Anyways, like I told, let's not talk about safety cars and me. I seem to spin all the time in them. So next time past will be 10 to go. And so far I'm not seeing any messages about in this lap, so we're going to do another one behind safety car. So all of a sudden, James and Piastri probably got a lap and a half maybe of tyre wear. Maybe not even. And they're only going to have to do roughly 10 laps on these mediums, so they should make it quite comfortably with decent pace all the way to the end. Kano. They'll be struggling for temps at the moment. We're waiting on Fries and Matt Skills to catch the pack at the moment. 20 seconds apiece each. Gumbo Kebab wondering where the Alfa Romeos are. And mate, as an Alfa Romeo supporter, currently sitting in an Alfa Romeo. That was going to happen, wasn't it? Hummerbird's finally got a penalty for overtaking. He's done it again. He's probably going to get another one here. Stop overtaking, mate. Not that hard. Lucky hell. Anyway, as an Alfa Romeo fan, currently singing a Alfa Romeo themed simulator. Alright, too, I'm wondering where the Alfa Romeos are. And I'm wondering where the green flag is as well. Time to go racing. Bert Moylander. Get out of the way, mate. The incident has been resolved. And Kano's made an error. Oh no. Has Kano just spun under safety car? What the hell has just happened? Kano's back to 5th. I'm not sure what's happened. I'm sorry I missed that. But we are going green this lap. The pace of the field is controlled by James. What is going on, boys? Figure it out. James still waiting. One of the longest last sectors, so the safety car gets a long time to pull away. You've got a long time to think about where you're going to go as the leader. Where is the optimal time to go? We'll see here. He's not gone yet. Oh, he's gone now. He's gone. That's beautiful from James. Piastri got on the throttle, and then he had to jam on the brakes, and James is gone. Well played. And it's just guys gets a 3-second time penalty. But the Red Bulls right next to each other. All pretty tame here at the moment on the safety car restart. McFlurry has lost the position to left, but the position once more has been reversed. McFlurry back into P3. Looking at the field, we seem pretty sorted out. Credit to the boys, but as I say that, War Machine's around. Oh, he was having such a good race. and now stuck on those cold hard tyres, no doubt. He's lost the position. We've also got Non-Stop with an error. Wow. Non-Stop, no front wing on the left end plate. And that might almost have to be a pit stop definitely for him. Not sure what's going on with Matt's skills either. He's just not got the pace here at the moment. But out front, Jams leads by 8/10 over Piastri. And McFlurry, the other Red Bull, sitting in P3. But not for long, maybe, if Kano can, if Levs can say anything about it. The straight line speed here at the moment. So McFlurry's dumping his battery. He's going to go around the outside. Under brakes, he's got it done. But the switchback's not going to happen, so he's going to have to do it the long way round. Can he get the power down? He's got the inside for turn 16. He's going to stick his nose in. And that's corner cut there, sir. There's a warning for sure. But crucially, Kano, your previous race leader, sitting in 5th with no pace seemingly on these hard tyres now. Probably fairly chilly. We saw Sea Lion there in the background exploring the limits of the track and some. Got a change for Pete. Oh, I think McFlurry's made a mistake here. I think he's definitely made a mistake. Non-Stop's got a penalty. But unfortunately, McFlurry has fallen behind Lev and Kano. So this battle for P3 is on. And the battle for the lead. These two have disappeared. Piastri and Jams. They've gone, no, I've had it with this. We got an incident at the back. Jeth and Blade have collided. Jethcar's looking to get big points in this race earlier on. Now sitting in P10, struggling to get points. Frizy is P8, 4 points for him if this race finishes as it is. Who else have we got? McFlurry sitting P5, right up, not right up the butt, but very close to the Ferrari of Kano. 14 of you blokes still in here, thank you for being here. Could see some big battles going on for the lead. Anyone could still win this, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing is settled until the checkered flag waves, that's for sure. We've got an issue. McFlurry's gone around again. Oh no, it's gone from bad to worse on this lap. Lap 20. Not McFlurry's lap at all, and he's going to lose the position to Jethcast as well. He's in the pits. He said, I'm done with these hard tyres. Get him off me. And I really hope he doesn't retire. But I've got a feeling he might. Probably could see this battle for the lead spice up now with DRS activated, I think, on this lap or the next one. Sierra Delta X, how are you, mate? Delta X, sorry. Welcome to FormulaOCE. Got two main battles for the lead, or the major placings in this race. Piastri on Jams for the lead, and Kano on Lev for the final podium place. Elsewhere we've got Bird and Lion facing for 5th, battling for 5th, should I say. And we've got Blade, Skills and Non-Stop battling for the final points position. It is all going on here in FormulaOCE Tier 4. There's a lot to fight for. Only the 7th round of FormulaOCE, a 22-round season, and Lev with a 3-second time penalty. That could be crucial, as Kano has not got a 3-second time penalty. And Sea Lion also going to pick up a 3-second time penalty. Now the boys struggling with track limits. And Sea Lion putting some big pressure now on I'm a Bird. He's going to go up the inside. That is not the place to do it, son. You're on the better tyres. You've got the pace on him clearly. Pick your place, mate. Now Piastri, though, all over Jams. Non-Stop has lost the position to Evil Blade for the final points paying position. But Piastri just struggling to stay close through this tricky technical middle sector. which is where you need to stay close, because the next straight you cannot gain 7-8 tenths, especially if the driver ahead is blowing the ERS. ERS also in favour of jams with about 30% better battery. 7 tenths the gap at the start of the straight, 8 tenths the gap. Piastri did not do good through the right-hander, and he's dropping his ERS. Jams isn't even using it. DRS is open, as you can see the rear wing, but he's just not close enough, is he, Piastri? C-Line trying to close in, War Machine trying to close in on Frizy for P7. Frizy P7, what a race he's having. In the end, a comeback for days, new front wing and everything has worked well for him. Piastri able to close the gap enough to make an overtake at the moment. Who else have we got? Kano. Oh, he's dropped out of DRS of Lev. But this is the main battle I'm looking at. C-Line and Armour Bird, neither of them with any ERS. Up the inside, he's done it again! Not there, son, no, not there. C-Line, that is not the place to stick it up the inside, mate. That is not it. And now he's going backwards, he's on the racing line. Oh, that's pretty awful driving. I'm going to be honest, lucky he didn't get disqualified there in the end. But that spells the end of any decent points for our mate C-Line, I think. We focus our attention again on this battle for the lead of the race. We see impatience be the killer for C-Line there. Cannot make a move up the inside that late into that corner. Piastri again just sitting in the DRS. He cannot manage to get close enough to make a move. Whether he's just trying to sit behind or actually trying to make a move, we're not sure. But by the look of his battery usage, he may be trying to go for an overtake. Elsewhere though, War Machine and Frizy. War Machine thinks better of it. We've got an issue. C-Line again, he's out of the points now, so the AlphaTauri team principal will be bitterly disappointed with what could have been, and has now turned into a poor position. Frizy P6 now. If anyone else has an incident in front of him in the top 5, Frizy could see himself inside the top 5 after being 40 seconds off the lead. Still sitting in the DRS. Not much doing. I think this is the main battle at the moment. War Machine trying to hold on to Frizy. C-Line in the pits. Flurry. I think he's put some soft tyres on. He's trying to do his best at the moment. C-Line is also pit. And Piastri is out of 1 second. Can he get back in before the DRS line? There it is, right there. He's got it just. Wow, that was close. But he's having to use all his batteries, so Piastri's not gaining anything from sitting behind him. And he actually hasn't got DRS this time. So this is huge for James. He needs to push now to get this job done. And it looks like War Machine's going to be able to get the job done on Frizy. He's going to have the DRS here in a moment. Frizy's got no battery. He's a sitting duck. War Machine doesn't have straight line speed. Frizy's got the better tyres. Switchback's on here for War Machine. That is beautifully executed. See how close his nose got there. But the inside is superior at turn 16. And as you can see, he cannot make a move out that wide. So War Machine's going to have to bide his time at the moment. But he might have a move here around the outside. No, War Machine, a very nice driver. Very clean. Some great racing between two of the vets of this league. But crucially, James has been able to extend that gap between himself and Piastri by 1.1 seconds now. Stop CLM trying to get into the top 10, but penalties will not help him there. Let's have a look at the at the moment. We'll leave this up for the rest of the race. 9 for non-stop, so he's going to struggle to get any points in this Grand Prix. Sea-Line with 6, so AlphaTauri not looking to score any points in a race where they both finish and only 13 drivers finish. That is a fairly poor result in the end. Again, we're going to focus on this Frizy War Machine battle. Seems to be the main battle at the moment. Hayes with 6 seconds. We could see him drop outside the top 4. I don't think Hummingbird will get that removed, considering he's doing a lot of overtaking. Price is struggling with this right-hander, but he must be running low wings because he's just driving away from War Machine. But this could be it. This could be the move. Oh, apologies. Don't know how to run cameras apparently. War Machine, he's going to go for it again, but almost a legal blocking there. But we've got a third party joining in on the fight. Jeffcast has got a 3-second time penalty. He's using all the road and some at turn 16, but he's joined the party. That is crucial. See the flashing light. All 3 drivers will have it flashing. War Machine around the outside. Inside will be the fastest way around. CLM with another 3-second time penalty. He's gaining them up like nothing now. But this could be job done, and it will be job done as the outside turns to the inside for War Machine. What move by the Alpine driver. He waited. He drove well. He's made a mistake there at the hairpin though, but he's done really well there. That is the difference between experience and non-experience from Sea Lion and War Machine. War Machine able to bide his time, find the right time to make the move, whereas Sea Lion just got a bit too aggressive and lost out. Frizy looks to be struggling on those medium tyres now. He could lose out to Jeffcast as well. Jeffcast, this is good driving from him as well, backing off the pace to ensure he gets DRS for the long straight coming up. Wow. Frizy is really struggling. He did say he got no practice this weekend. I think we might be seeing it here at the end of this race as he's dropping down the grid very quickly. He's got to stay within 3 seconds of Jeffcast here. 2 laps to go. We've got an issue for one of the AlphaTauris. That does not really matter in the grand scheme of things. But Evil Blade now looking to get another position in this race. Two laps to go, ladies and gents. And at the moment, James leading Piastri from Lev. And Kano, who got royally screwed over by the safety car. Price has got back past Jeff here. So a mistake has been made, which is good for Fries. Who should now lead them all the way through this middle sector, which will be good for him. He has a whole lap to stay within a second of Jeff, but he does have to worry about Evil Blade. Doesn't have a penalty at the moment. Oh no, don't, Jeff. Mate, that's not an overtaking position, and we got a tag! Evil Blade has put Jeff in the wall and out of the Grand Prix with less than 2 laps to go. That's all on the stream. Evil Blade has fully put Jeffcast in the wall. The Aston Martin, I mean not the Aston Martin, the Mercedes driver is out of the Chinese Grand Prix. No points to be scored, but Evil Blade could see some harsh punishment there from the stewards after the race. Wowee. Jeffcast out of the race with 2 to go. Now on to the last lap. Our leaders are on the last lap in the last sector. Jams. Well, the strategy helped him, no doubt, but he's made it work equally as well. He's led ever since the safety car, and he's been able to hold off Piastri, who is a very fast driver and has done well in this season. But he's beat him on raw pace today. Same tyres, same ages tyres as well. But he was just the faster driver around this circuit. Comes with a very, very tricky right-hander. Don't know when to get on the throttle. but you just send it. And onto the straight for the last time for Crazy Jams. Your race leader, Evil Blade, has overtaken Frizy. That may be the worst spot to do it, because I think Frizy's going to get the DRS now. So that bloke's a bit silly, but into the hairpin, all Jams has to do is one more corner now. Turn 16. Break at the 50, turn it in, no penalty. Crazy Jams wins the Chinese Grand Prix here in Tier 4. Piastri coming home in P2. A great result from him nonetheless. Damage limitation for him this weekend. Levs will cross the line in P3, but the 6-second time penalty will mean Kano will get on the podium in the Ferrari. What a result from him. Levs P4, I'm a Bird P5. War Machine should come home in P6. And he will do nicely there. P6 for War Machine in the Alpine. Evil Blade on track will be P7, but he will be seeing the stewards after this one, no doubt. McFlurry will end up in the points somehow. P9, a great recovery there to get a couple of points on the board, at least. Matt Skills also in the points, P10. He'll round it out for Aston Martin. A great result there for him. And the two AlphaTauris really struggling in this weekend. Let's be honest, they were doing a lot of things just not quite right and making moves where it wasn't to be made. But your winner is the McLaren Crazy Jams. That's huge for the standings as well, as McLaren will get 35 of the points. I'm not sure who got the fastest lap, but we'll get the drivers in for an interview. Nevertheless, whoop, 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 whoop. The boys will be celebrating at the moment, but they'll hopefully join in not too long, as Non-Stop has got one corner to go. He's ran out of petrol. Across the line. That'll do us for the Chinese Grand Prix here in Tier 4. Crazy Jams is your winner from Piastri and Kano, the podium places. We'll watch the celebrations here, but a great result for the three drivers. Piastri with damage limitation in the standings, and Jams making his claim for the title even more possible. So we can see him walking out onto the podium now. A big result for him. Not sure if it's his first for the season or not, but the celebration is very well deserved. And three different constructors on the podium, things we just don't see in real life. The team are happy. Well, I think Jams will be through the roof with this one. Hopefully we'll get to speak to him in not too long. But the champagne is a spraying. Jams, the safety car, well, if that didn't happen, who knows what would have won. But safety car did happen, and Jams is your race winner from pole position. Piastri P2 with Kano P3. Levs P4 with I'm a Bird P5 for the McLaren. So 35 points for McLaren, a great result there. War Machine P6, Evil Blade P7, Fries P8, a great result in the end as he was all the way at the back through most of the race. Safety car brings him back into it. McFlurry P9. Matt Skills P10, your final points paying position, the fastest lap going to McFlurry. So he'll get 3 points for Red Bull. Sea Lion, Non-Stop, and Jeff Caspering up the rear with Vips and Notorious not finishing the race. I think I've got to change the setting. Won't be 2 seconds. Make sure we can hear the boys. We'll start. We'll see who's in here first. We've got Kano. We'll start with Kano, the Ferrari driver. I'm good, mate. Thank you. And well, I think you're leading the standings. I believe someone else has moved to a higher tier, but What a race, hey? You were leading at the start, but the safety car really screwed you over. Give us a rundown.
Yeah, I was leading at the start. I was quite chuffed with getting P2 in quali. I just didn't think I was in contention from this track. I actually found this track quite difficult to drive, as I think a lot of other drivers would as well. But that safety car, I think it was that, 14, 15, because I went from the medium to hard strategy. It just did not benefit me as much as I was hoping to. Whereas Craze, James and Piastri, that lap was perfect for them so they could box off those hard straight into mediums that would easily last them to the end of the race. So to end up P3 with beating Lev due to pins on the same tyre strat, I was quite chuffed with that.
Yeah, it's a very good result considering those two just drove away. You benefited from some penalties, which, yeah, some drivers just got to figure that out. But a great result, and you'll remain either first or second. I'm not too sure what it is in the driver standings.
I don't think I'm that far up the driver's standings for this week. Maybe a different one, but no.
Hold on. Oh, no, you're not. Hold on. Let me look. Yeah, so you should close up and maybe even overtake Levs. But anyways,
all good.
You stay within the top 5. Well done today, mate.
Cheers, mate.
All good. Piastri, P2 today, mate. A good result, just didn't quite have the pace on Jams at the end there.
No, I didn't. I was starting to. There was a couple of sniffs there. I was like, oh, do I lunge? It was like, me and Craze. I feel like, in a way, this is probably. Now that Mr. Mickey's gone, if Webb doesn't pull his socks up, it's pretty much going to be a 2-horse race to the end. But now Craze drove well. That safety car helped us both out, and I was actually 2 of a lap down on fuel before that safety car came out. The safety car came out, and I was like, "Yep, I'm sweet." So it was perfect in multiple ways.
Yeah, saved you big time there by the sounds of it. So I got you confused with Kano. Yep. You should take the lead of the standings after this weekend.
Yes.
And Craze will close in on you slightly, but you'll maintain a decent, healthy lead there at the top of the standings, and you'll move into the 100-point range. So a good weekend for you, and not a bad start to the season.
Yeah, not a bad start. Let's see if we can give it together and get to the end.
Yeah, well done, mate, and we'll see you next week, no doubt.
Yep, I'm with it.
And now your race winner for the Chinese Grand Prix, Craze Jams, mate. How was that for you?
Really stressful. Piastri was really fast in that final stint, and the way that the strategy worked when I saw that we were both on the hards, it kind of took Kano out of the equation. When we started on hards, and then we came into mediums and Kano was on the hards for the safety car, it kind of just left us two to go our own way, which relieved some of the pressure, but also it's not the person that you'd want to use. He's one of the fastest in the tier.
Yeah, mate, you did a really good job of holding him out, and then eventually got him out of the DRS, and that was about job done there.
Yeah, well done, dude.
You'll close in on the driver's standings and hold P2, so a very good weekend from you. And in the constructors, I think you'll close the gap as well, as your teammate got P5, so a good weekend for McLaren.
Yeah.
And next week, we've got... What's next week? Calendar. What comes after Monaco?
Oh, yeah,
Baku? Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh.
yes.
Well, next week, we've got a bit of Azerbaijan, a bit of castle section action coming up.
Yeah.
So, no doubt, tune in for that one. This time next week, the 24th of September, where the same drivers will take on a very difficult track to perfect. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for FormulaOCE Tier 4. Thank you very much. See you next time.